Well, we're halfway through the Premier League season, so I thought the subject of our ESPN FC debate would be today, who is the Premier League player of the half year that we've seen so far? Who jumps out at you
Diego Costa.
if you had to award it?
Diego Costa, without question.
No contest, and why?
Playing the best football of his career. Chelsea playing the best football in the league. And at the times that Chelsea have not been at their sparkling best, more often than not, it's Diego Costa who's bailed them out with another fantastic finish. Particularly
where he was this time last year, I guess you would contrast that. Ali, do you have a different opinion?
No, I do not.
This is a debate, you know, or it's supposed to be.
Well, are we supposed to make it up then?
Don't ask the question if you don't want the answer.
I'm not going to make it up. I think it's Diego Costa. You take Diego Costa out of that team, and they become very limited in terms of not having a player who is the focal point of what they do offensively. Diego Costa gives you hold-up play, runs off the ball, physicality, a presence inside the 18-yard box, and most importantly, he gives you goals.
Stevie?
As great as Costa's been, I'm going to go with his teammate Hazard. Because
what makes him more important?
Well, because I think there are other players and other teams that you could put into that Chelsea team as a centre forward who could have scored the goals that Costa did. I think if you take Hazard out that team, I just think it takes a big chunk away from what they do going forward. Plus, he's fantastic to watch. I mean, if there's a player right now I want to see with the ball at his feet, it's Eden Hazard.
Let me ask you this: why aren't there any Liverpool players in this discussion? Because they've been superb to watch
Chelsea's
as well.
top of the league. Chelsea are top of the league because they've been the best team so far. And those two players that we're talking about, it's tough to put any of the Liverpool players ahead of them.
Had Coutinho not gotten injured in the sort of level that he was playing at the moment in which he gets injured, maybe he would have climbed into that discussion. But because of how dominant Chelsea have been over the past couple months, then I assume that we have to look at Chelsea first and then everybody else.
Do you know, it's funny you should say that. If you take a player out of Liverpool, any of that front three, it doesn't make as big an impact as it would if you took Hazard or Costa out the front three.
They can survive that. You can slot
Liverpool
in there.
have done it.
Yeah.
Coutinho's been out. Lallana's been out. Mane's going away. They'll probably just fill another hole and be the same. I don't think you could say that about Chelsea.
You mentioned Mane there. I think if you'd asked that question after 6 weeks, Mane would have been my choice.
Yeah.
I thought to start the season, I don't think there was a better driver of a football team than Sadio Mane.
And if you ask that question for the 3 weeks we've just seen, perhaps you'd say Dele Alli. But we're not giving the award for player of the last 3 weeks,
6 months we're talking, right?
Yeah, we'll see if he keeps it going for the next 6 months. That will do it for the FC debate here. Next edition of the show coming up Friday on ESPN News.